Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Welcome to a little excerpt of a different view. Actually, when I post this online today, I might call it a little excerpt because it's just a little some side thoughts here that I just want to express, the stuff that's on my heart here. Just for what I'm seeing in society of late. You hear a lot of people. You got, again, y'all know that Halloween episode's coming around. The election day one's coming around, and folks, I just caution. I'm gonna get into a lot of it as we get closer to these dates. But Halloween really deals, and they kind of correlate the two of them because again, you have to, and you've heard me say it, you got to get away from certain excuses, and you have to break away your mind from certain thought processes in order to, one, like on the Labor Day episode, we talked about standing up for each other. I think there comes a point, and especially when you go back and you look at the Willie Lynch letter. See again, folks, a lot of this deals with a competition between cultures, that a made-up competition between cultures, because, again, life is supposed to be shared. And you have the shareds and the shared nots at war here, unfortunately. Not really even so much people. Again, this really isn't a Sunday message. But some of these things come to light because, again, when you deal, especially with Halloween, you're dealing with spirituality, spiritualism, which we'll get into the definition of all that and all that kind of thing. So definitely stay tuned on that because there's a lot to uncover there. The powers that be and has gotten zero to do with the president. People really do need to start getting away from holding one part of the government accountable for the garbage that goes on and has gone on since the creation of the United States. Again, like I did on my Columbus Day episode, I'm trying to get away from this America idea, because what we have created here is far from what these American lands was put down here for, to be fair. The great creator of all did not make these lands so that people could come in, steal money, and make one big mall or some fast food restaurants killing people on a daily basis, which, again, because of bad eating habits and the mentality put into people and a society geared and created around fast food, it's designed to kill you so that when you're dead, they can come in and take the resources and money you would generate and frivolously waste it some more. That is the sick cycle of greed, folks. And it's nothing against people and stuff, but you got a lot of folks who have bought into infighting and killing each other on, we'll just use $1 million as the base point here, because for the most part, money is kind of generated at the $1 million level now. Of course it's more, but I mean just kind of like that dollar amount that would get people comfortable. The thing everybody goes on a game show for to try to win and all this. Even make a TV show called How to Be a Millionaire, or Would You Be a Millionaire, whatever the name of it is. It at the end of the day, people are fighting and killing each other over somewhere between let's see, most salaries are, $20,000, unfortunately, but we'll say 3 to 10% of $1 million, and that's sick. To know that life is in most of these states way more money than that, and that we're all working and dying for way less than that to infight within each other. And things that you see in the Willie Lynch letter, where you start making divisions between people's hair, you start believing silly, stupid misnomers between older people. I mentioned that on the Columbus Day episode. You've got older people fighting with younger people and vice versa. It is a design of the massa, as the word has been made, which means oppressor, for you to continuously fight and lie about what folks are doing. You see it in the workforce. You'll have one person go up to somebody, go up to a boss. We've seen this happen in the book Uncle Tom's Cabin, which again, people they misquote that book because Uncle Tom is not the bad person in that book. It is Sambo. It is the plantation owner. It is those who have signed off on a mentality to save their own skin, unfortunately. And again, they're saving the parts of their skin that they're putting a price on themselves that is way low, which is why it's horrible to undercut someone else at the cost. And this goes in family too, by the way, which is why when you talk about wealth, when you talk about true wealth, you gotta pass it down. You gotta keep it going. That's the way the system is designed, and you can't do that fighting with auntie, uncle, and everybody. It's time to let go of this garbage and start coming together under the banner of a common enemy. Nothing personal against anybody, but just understanding that in order for life, happiness, godliness, things of holiness, things that are that have meaning, it's time to let a lot of this mess go from the past that should have never been. So that's just what I got, folks. Again, like I said, I'm gonna keep it a little excerpt. I know I can go long, but that's what it is. Stay tuned for these episodes, because it's gonna get good, folks. It's gonna get real good, and I think it will help a lot of people understand this world around them. So until next time, folks, remember to find beauty in a different view.